Broadcasting live. Here's Leonis Martin, and we are set for base. Ball here.
Center fielder, Leonis Martin.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. His line against Justin Verlander, he's gone just 2 for 13. A ball and a strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Stepping into the box, Francisco Lindor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. Now in the box, Jose Ramirez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
1-1 the count now. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that one.
Gonzalez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Astros.
First delivery to him on the way.
George Springer.
A swing and a miss at a ball down. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's gone 2 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble. Now 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Jose Altuve. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The next 1-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Gomes gathers it, and the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one runs in on him as he... Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. 1-1. The 1-1 is offered out of the zone and missed.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. High in the air out to center field. Springer on the run. 2 down. Here's Yonder Alonso. His line against Justin Verlander, just a 1 for 9. This is on the ground over to first. Gurriel scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Left fielder, Marwin Gonzalez.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Lindor is up with it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Stepping in, Brian McCann. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. One out, nobody on. 1-2 now.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting, and at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Right fielder, John Reddick.
2 out, nobody on. And a half-hearted swing there. Striding in for the Indians, Lonnie Chisenhall. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
Popped him up. Correa backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. At the plate, Michael Brantley. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled on the ground is short. Correa moving to his right. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. His line against Justin Verlander. He's collected 11 hits and 41 ABs. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first two guys out on one pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. Hit in the air out to right. On the move is Reddick. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Evan Gaddis now standing in as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Designated hitter, Evan Gaddis.
A windup and the 0-1. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. This is skied out toward right. Moving under at Chisenhall. And he makes the catch for the second out. Standing in, George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Kluber steps into his windup. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. 0-2, here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Very weakly on the ground. The next 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. In now for Cleveland, Leonis Martin. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Therefore it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. No runs, no hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Back goes Springer. It's up and out of here into the archways. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And that misses for ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. 2-1 to the Indians' first baseman.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. At the plate, Josh Donaldson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Digging in, Yonder Alonso. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch coming, here it is. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Springer has a read on it. And that retires the side. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, the reigning batting champion in the American League.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
The pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Martin comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. The 1-1 home. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Just foul. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Correa, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Kluber sets his sights. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Ramirez is there. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him. Stepping up to the plate, Lonnie Chisenhall flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ground ball foul down the left side. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Correa ranging up the middle, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lays off 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. And there's out number 2. Ready for another chance? Yan Gomes. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Digging in now, Brian McCann comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Lifted the other way out to left center. Brantley is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit for Reddick. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. Now at the plate, Evan Gaddis. Hit to first. Throw to second for the force out and his side. Here's Leonis Martin. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Center fielder number 13, Leonis.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 0-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Springer coming on. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
And he'll pull into second with one away. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. He singled his last time up. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Fouled off. Lindor leads off second with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
How about it?
Digging in, Edwin Encarnacion, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Pop high in the air. Gurriel is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. She'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th. Gurriel is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. And Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first out.
George Springer.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. Ready for another shot now. Jose Altuve comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Set and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
To second for one.
Now batting.
Kluber pauses. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit to first. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And he is in there. Here's Carlos Correa now. And they're runners at the corners now.
Carlos Correa.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Ramirez is up with it on the first. So coming to the plate, Josh Donaldson will start the seventh in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Verlander ready with another 0-2. Missed with a slider.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Josh Donaldson was down for the first out in the seventh inning. Strike one to start the at-bat. Popped him up. Correa into shallow left. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping in, Lonnie Chisenhall. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Another 0-2 home. Count remains at 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez will start things out here against Corey Kluber. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Ramirez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Belted high in the air out to left. Brantley going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Into the box now, Josh Reddick. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Check swing and a quick appeal down to third, but Darryl Parker says he did not go around. It's ball one. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Into the box now, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike one.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air. Verlander just to the left of the mound. And he makes the catch for the second out. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Francisco Lindor. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Number 63 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. First pitch coming, here it is. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on us.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the... Stepping into the box, Evan Gattis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now the Cuban import. Yuli Gurriel, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. First pitch of the at-bat. Snap throw from the catcher. Not in time. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Quick check on that tying run at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. Here's George Springer as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about. It's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006. The 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. 0-1 the count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down on the ground.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. George Springer becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Into the box, Alex Bregman. Last time through was a base hit. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Fouled off. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Again, a 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chisenhall moves over. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Edwin Encarnacion now 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on it. Now the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Count even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Here's the 3rd baseman, Josh Donaldson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Correa is there, and there's out number 2. Here's Yonder Alonso. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a big swing by Alonso, and he connects. This one is carrying well. Gone into the upper deck. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the seats, 0-1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hector Rondon takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Hard hit toward the hole. And there's his first base hit in this one. So the 2-out base hit in the top of the inning is still alive. In now, Michael Brantley. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses inside, 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well,
a swing and a miss. So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. High in the air out towards shallow right. Chisenhall coasts under it. 1 out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Fouled away. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Line drive to left. Brantley is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. First pitch coming, here it is, and it's fouled away. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last strike now for Houston. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Andrew Miller. The loss goes to John.